How you doing? We're here with Ginger and Other Creations. I really loved the Southwest pour, the longboard that I did as a commission, so I wanted one that lives here. So let's go back. 5 beautiful cups, strategically poured, all the way up to this edge. And I am just gonna try to do a delicate ribbon pour right along. That should cover about 1/5 of what we've got here. In lovely stripiness. I don't necessarily need to worry about going all the way to the end because we're going to tilt, or I should say the edges here in each stroke, because we will tilt. There's that little flash of the turquoise I was hoping for. Excellent. There is cup 1, and it's already looking like I should run it this way because that loopy bit of purple amethyst is distracting me at this point. Moving right along to cup number 2, coming right up to the edge and just kind of spreading it. Yellow coming through. Splash of orange. There's the dark stuff. And there's the sparklies. Oh, right up to that edge again. Pouring in some of this sparkly gray. A little flash of purple. Here's that turquoise. I was trying to get around the middle. See that, I think Naples in there. It is crazy how it is one color going forward and one color going backward. That kind of breaks my brain a little bit. Not a lot going on right there. That's okay. Let's come back up. We are getting good coverage so far. Bring it back through just to get a stripe of that. Whoop. Poured it on a little thick. That's okay. And our final cup. Nice hit of that orange. Gonna come out first. Let me try to change my angle a little bit here because I like the way it comes out. This way. Run that up and through. Make sure we get paint everywhere. And then try to make sure that we get Bordeaux as our end, so that our ends be matchy-matchy. Little flash of that. And flash that turquoise as well. As I said, we're going to draw it back this way to start with. So I bend the knees. Pull back this way. And it just flows over my arm. That's the cold bit. I'm now decorating my water container. Push this way. That hasn't gotten that purple all the way over, so I'm not going to change my direction yet. There we go. The purple loopy is over in a way that makes sense to me. Oh, lump. I don't want to reach and drip. That would be a crime against nature, or a crime against art or something. Up, put up, gone. You know what, I'm actually going to continue pulling it this way a little bit because I think I like this minimized a little. And if I push now, this will spread further. I want more of that turquoise over the red and the gray. So here we go. Now I can push it the other way just to get a little bit better coverage overall, because all the weight of the paint is over on the edge facing me, and we kind of want it to be more balanced overall. All right. Dump alert, right there. Didn't close on it, there we go. That is going to be so bright and beautiful. So yes, let's give some attention to this corner that's not covered, and likely this corner. Da da da, da da da. The rest of it, I will believe should have good coverage. At the moment I'm regretting that space gray. I kind of expected to, but there's so much going on. It's just the space gray feels a little boring. It may feel different when it becomes sparkly compared to the things around it, because there is no sparkly red and it's right in the middle of the red. So it may show up really nicely. So I shouldn't worry too much about that. Love how the colors are showing up in the turquoise. Got a good stripe of purple. It's a little off balance, but I'll forgive it. Because there's not, I guess it's yellow over here. There is a bit of the Bordeaux, but it's largely that yellow that's showing up. Pop bubbles, because I see them. There we go. Southwestern longboard. I suspect it will be a stunner. Come down, take a look. Woohoo! So bright and beautiful. Let's see how close we can get, shall we? Without dropping you in the paint, you wouldn't enjoy that at all now, would you? Nope, nope. That is insane. Are we just loving the stripiness? Are we loving it so much we should go for another zoom across? Check out those big old red cells. The mixing. That. I've got enough different colored cells in it that I think that accidental orange blob that landed isn't going to bother me too much. That's my logic. That's why I'm leaving it. I love this. The subtle mixing of colors. And the purple. Don't lose out on the purple. Black showed up really nicely for just a teeny tiny touch. On both sides. That's a big block of that Bordeaux, but it's got that tangerine in it. So it's gonna have some sparklies in these little veins. The orange has mixing. The purple is there. It's just lovely. So there it is. Stay tuned for the dry result. Shouldn't say a great big hearty hello to Western Sun. It's just warm and vibrant and all kinds of crazy. And maybe I'm a little bit obsessed with the sun because I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know. Let's take a closer look. 1 foot by 4 foot. Has it ever looked this pretty? I do not know. Got a nice little representation of all the colors. I very much appreciate the ease of the ribbony type pour in this. It's a little easier than the ring. A little bit more, tiny bit more predictable. Not a whole ton, but it is a tiny bit more predictable. Still ended up with a little bit of a boring end there, but not in any major way. All of this is turquoise and red and orange and yellow and all the things wonderfulness in Southwestern colors. So there it is, Western Sun. If you're leaving me here, thanks for hanging out this far. If you want to geek out on color, hang out after the fade. Thanks for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye. If I have held on to your attention this long, thanks for sticking around. Let's geek out on some colors, shall we? I am utilizing a Western color palette for this piece. And I intend to use all these colors, but it may end up just being a subset thereof. We have Arteza, Pearl, Tangerine, Creative Inspirations, Vermillion, Creative Inspirations, Burnt Sienna, Artist Love, Red Ochre, Creative Inspirations, Cadmium, Orange Hue, Soho, Cadmium, Orange Deep, Soho, Cadmium, Orange Deep. These both say they're Cadmium, Orange Deep, but, they're different colors, so we had a labeling error. Artist Loft Orange, Soho Cadmium Orange Hue, Decoart Amethyst, Artist Loft Unbleached Titanium, Decoart Pyrole, Soho Cadmium Yellow Medium, Mont Yellow Deep, Mont Yellow Medium, Liquitex Basics Cadmium Yellow Deep, Soho Cadmium Yellow Medium, Mont Yellow Ogre, Mont Naples Yellow, Decoart Sterling Silver, Soho Azo Red Deep, Liquitex Basics Cadmium Red Medium Hue, Liquitex Basics Cadmium Red Deep Hue, Amsterdam's Pyrole Red, Arteza's Carmine, Arteza Bordeaux Red, I am so in love with that color, Creative Inspirations Crimson, Amsterdam's Napthol Red, Arteza Pearl Space Gray, Senelier Turquoise, Amsterdam Turquoise, Arteza Pearl Turquoise, Liquitex Basics Turquoise Blue, a favorite, as always, Artist Loft Turquoise, Decoart Peacock Pearl, the leftover that won't quit. This is Marte Titanium White, Marte Black, Amsterdam's Titanium White, and Amsterdam's Oxide Black. Because we're doing a long board, we need 5 cups at the very least. I'm going to be doing a ribbony type pours. Okay, and if our ends are going to balance, we want the color from one, we want the same color on the very top to be the same color on the very bottom over here, because when you pour out, this one goes on the top, and this one, the bottom, is at the end, if we make it that far without falling off the edge, which happens more frequently than I would like. So what color do we want on the end? Let's start this one with our plain old Artist Loft orange, and I'm going to finish this one with a lot of Bordeaux. Remind me to put Bordeaux on the top of this one. Otherwise, we are not going to matchy-matchy. I will also follow up. Just gently pour that. Yellow deep. Got some fire going on there. I want to dirty pour some white and some black. These are the Amsterdams, because they will do color effects without taking over. Hit it with some Vermillion, shall we? This one is suffering from a lack of red, I feel like. So that was the Azo Red Deep. Feel compelled to put something lighter in here. And give that a little taste of butter as well, that Naples yellow. I want to give it a little pop of this turquoise, just to have it show up for a brief second. Gonna layer some of the Mont white in. I'm gonna do this gently, make sure it's floating across the top, because I want to see if I can get some of this white to actually show up in the piece. And the best way to do that is with the cheap Mont white, and to lay it on very carefully so that it doesn't fall through. Yellow ochre. Amethyst. Yellow deep. Red ochre. It's a nice color. Shift this into some Pyrole red. Bright red. Cadmium orange dupe. And then once again, I'm going to hit it with the Amsterdams. Let it go down in. Do the same to this one. We got a blob. And oh. Oh, that's okay. You have a very full cup. There is one. And all of a sudden I feel like I should do count one count. Pop a little bit. I am betting you will not see that in this cup. And then, as I say, we will finish off with Bordeaux. And that is another full cup. In the middle one, I think I also want to play around with a lot of reds, oranges, cadmium red medium. Sterling silver. Give it that lovely sheen. Unbleached titanium. See if I can make that be somewhere around the very center. We will see how talented I can be. Vermillion. Ooh, that one's thicker. All right, now where are we going? Crimson. Pearl space, gray. Once again, our dirty pour treatment. Kind of move it all around the cup. Do it gently because it ends up on top as well, which is not ideal. There's our middle cup. And I want two that quite favor the turquoises. This is probably should have made up more of this. It's a very popular color with me, so I make it and I use it up. Amsterdam turquoise. I like the way the red and the yellow ochre look with turquoise. Although, to be fair, there isn't going to be a lot of yellow ochre in there. Hit it with the amethyst. How thick old amethyst? Oh, too thick. Pile on with the Mont white. There. Decoart pearl. Just a gentle addition of the Mont black, because a little goes a long way with that. I want to invite the last of that Bordeaux to the party. Pop the Vermillion next to it. Just a touch of burnt sienna. Still don't know how I feel about browns in pictures. You know, in paint pouring anyway. I mean, it's fine where it belongs or something. Just a touch of this bright yellow, and we will finish off strong with the rest of the turquoises. Artist Loft Turquoise. Arteza's Pearl Turquoise. Amsterdam Turquoise. Senelier. Up High. Dirty Pour. Amsterdam. Whoop. And it ends up on the table. And that will be our colors. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and you'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.